Hey, everybody, welcome. In today's video, we have women friend-zoning men.
If you are a guy and you are friend-zoned by a girl, what you have to understand is that a girl will give you a very small window to make it out of the friend zone. And if you don't take that shot when she gives it to you, if you don't take that chance, you're cooked. It's game over. You're in the friend zone for life, buddy. Probably won't tell you she's giving you that window, but she might be acting a little bit different towards you. She might be a little bit flirtier. She might just change her energy towards you, and you have to read that. And if you don't take it, she's probably not going to give you another chance. If you were a girl's friend, she will have this very small window where she will start to think, maybe, like, I don't know, like, maybe I could see it, you know? They start to think a little bit and they try to convince themselves, maybe I could be into him in that way. One time when I was in high school, I literally waited after a football game for this guy for like over an hour. It was an away game and the cheerleaders made it back to the school first. And so I texted him being like, hey, let me know when you make it back to the school. And I was waiting there in my car for him. I didn't tell him I was waiting there for him, but I was literally sitting in my car listening to music and thinking maybe like when he makes it back, we could like hang out in the car for a little bit and like talk. And I was thinking like maybe if he tries kissing me, then like I'll know if I'm into him in that way. This had been a little bit flirtier between us for like a few weeks. And so I definitely like that window was open, but I left that opportunity. I was like, I'm waiting in my car for him. He like maybe if something happens between us, like I'll know, like then I'll know if I'm actually attracted to him or not. Anyways, I waited in my car for over an hour and I didn't see the other bus pull in or whatever. So I was just like, I'm going home, drove home, and then I get text from him like an hour later being like, hey, sorry, my phone died. I had to take so-and-so home, which was another cheerleader that was his neighbor. Right at that moment, I slammed the door shut and was like, that opportunity is no longer on the table at all. Not gonna see him that way in any way, shape, or form. I knew he had liked me for years, and again, I had friend-zoned him. I opened that door for just a small sliver of a second for a few weeks, and he didn't take the right chance, and so I closed it. I had no idea I waited for him for like an hour or that any of that was like going on in my head. I just was like, that was in my head, and I left the opportunity and he didn't take it. And that's what a girl will do. She won't tell you. She's just might be a little bit flirtier with you. She might leave hints in other ways where she's opening that door for you to make a move. And if you don't take it, if you screw it up, if you go, I don't know, talk to some other girl, whatever, she's done. She's not gonna think of you in that way anymore. You're gonna stay in the friend zone. Girls, if you agree with this, let me know.
I love you. And I want to be with you.
Natalie, stop. You told me to get out of your life.
I know. And I'm so sorry.
You don't understand. I did. It's been good for me. It really has.
Well, we can
No,
figure...
we aren't good for one another. All we do is hurt each other. There was a time I couldn't imagine the future without you, but I can now. I feel...
What does it mean to be friend zoned? It means she don't like you, and it means she just wants to spend your money without giving you any cap. That's what it means.
The girl that has you in her friend zone does not ever plan on pulling you from the friend zone, because some people just want the benefits of having your attention without having to give any energy back. If you're okay with that, then fine. That's your choice. But don't stay in her friend zone because you expect some amount of energy back. You're probably never going to receive it.
I finally get to meet them and just...
AJ, come on. Remember what I said? We just friends, all right? Homies, pals, buddies, compadre. I'm inviting you, just relax on me, okay? You promise?
You didn't even have to do all of that.
Just chill.
Hey! You right on time. We gonna take some shots.
Hey, yo. This is my homeboy AJ. Just my friend. Okay.
No, AJ, that's just her friend, guys.
That's just your friend.
What we drinking?
Wait, that's just your friend.
Yeah. It's just friends.
You kinda cute.
Yeah, I guess. But pour me up.
Okay, girl, hold on. You wanna say?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll drink, but...
I got you. Stop. What's your favorite game?
GTA.
Stop.
Same game.
Same game.
I
have been waiting.
I've been waiting too. Yeah, we talking about DC Grand Theft Auto. I love the game.
I love this
Stop
game.
with him.
Come on. I got you. Oh, baby, let me get that.
Such a waste of a night.
How is it a waste of night? I had a blast. I'm actually happy you introduced me to your friends.
It was too much going on.
What
Way
was
too
so
much.
much going on?
That girl that was all up in your face, like you
Sunny
could tell-
with the bunny.
Sunny with the bunny. You could tell she's for everybody.
How's she for everybody?
The way she was all up on you.
Exactly, she's just for me.
No.
I love her.
You love her. You just met her.
I don't care.
What are you doing? Getting so close to someone you just met. Like,
She feeds the orphans on Sundays. She's perfect.
she's lying to
She
you.
showed me a video. Stop
You
hating.
just believe anything. You just believe anything anybody tell you. You're gonna get your heart broken one day.
And you're a hater. And you know what? I love her. So like I said, I'm gonna start a future with her because we're besties. Pinky out now. There we go. Make sure you're locked in for life, right? Just friends?
Just friends.
All right. Now you know what else you're gonna do? Index finger? Use the press number 1. Because we leaving. Hating ass.
You never picked nothing out of my hair before.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing! It has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, what you doing? Get in the car.
So you're not gonna open the door?
Ain't nothing wrong with your hands.
Gosh. You're tripping.
Whatever.
Look at that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
All on one check?
Yes.
Nah, separate checks, please.
Separate.
Yeah, what's up?
You're not gonna pay for my drink.
Shit, we ain't dating. We friends.
Okay. You can't pay for our friend's drink?
It's a woman's world, right? You can pay for mine, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm not paying for yours.
All right. Separate check,
Like, what
please.
is wrong with you?
Nothing. Whatever. Hey, y'all take Apple Pay? Yes.
You being funny.
No. I'm paying for my own.
Yeah, I want you to taste this new tequila.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it hit. It
Okay.
really hit. Like,
All right, hold on for a minute.
wow.
Oh, hey, what's up, shorty? Yeah. You on right now? Oh, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm just hanging with my friend. No, it's nothing. Yeah, I'm on my way right now. Yeah. Hey, so I'm gonna try that tequila later on. I got this. girl I
Later.
wanted to meet.
The apartment right there.
Okay, I got a date.
Okay, well, I want to go. Let's go.
You want to go on a date with my date?
It's no way you got a date. Y'all probably thinking it. You ain't no date.
Whatever. You'll take me with you on your date?
I will, and I will.
You're being weird. No, just send me some tequila. Stop tripping.
No, you tripping.
You know when you really like someone and then all of a sudden they friend zone you and they're like, oh yeah, you're such a good friend to me. And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, I like you. Like, I want to do things to you. Like, that's not what friends should be thinking about each other. Like, what? And it's so fucking annoying because once you're friend zoned, you're kind of stuck and you can get out. It's really hard to, especially from like a girl perspective. If you friend zone a guy, I almost think it's impossible to go the other way. Let me share a story. I've friend zoned a guy and I've never seen him again. And then I've also been really good friends with the guy and then started dating him. So let me share both stories. For the guy that I friend zoned, we were friends for such a long time and I knew that he liked me. And I told myself, I was like, you know, it's fun hanging out with him. Like, let's see what happens, kind of give it a go. And we were friends for probably 4 or 5 years or something like that. And I think it was like the first year we were friends, he tried to like be with me essentially, and I was like, let's give it a go. So I was like, fine, why not? We went on a date one night. There were these like beautiful Christmas lights everywhere, and he never kissed me. Like, I was so annoyed. There was like this beautiful spot to kiss me, and I was like, inside I was like, does this guy like me? Like, I thought like the day before he was being all flirty and stuff, and then I'm like, what? And we slept in the same bed too at night, and I'm like, what is going on? And he never kissed me. So I was just like, whatever. At that moment in time onward, I never had that idea of liking him romantically, because he kind of like ruined that one moment, that one opportunity. And then I was like, that's it. I know that sounds really stupid, but in my head, I was like, that was the one shot. And it almost felt like being rejected, even though I didn't verbally tell him like, kiss me. It was just like, if you felt it, then you should have just done it, you know? And if you didn't feel it, then maybe it was just meant to be. So that was the one example. And we were friends for like 4 or 5 years. And I basically just told him like, we shouldn't be friends anymore, because it's not fair to him, because he really likes me. And I didn't want to do that to him. So we are no longer even in contact. But obviously I wish him the best, but it's not fair to either of us. For the guy that I was really good friends with, and then started dating, this was actually all out of jealousy. So, and I'm going to be so honest with you guys. So I was best friends with him. He liked me. I said, listen, no, we are best friends. Like, I don't want to do that. Then over the summertime, he goes and finds himself a girlfriend, comes back to school. This was like in college, and starts dating her. I got super jealous and annoyed, because I'm like, where did my best friend go? Like, this isn't cool. Like, I'm your girl, what? And so then I had to tell him, I'm like, listen, I caught feelings for you, but I don't want to break up your relationship. Turns out he was still in love with me and didn't even like the girl. It was just like a prop. And he ended up dumping her for me. And then we started dating, but then he turned into probably more of an avoidant, I would say, but he started pulling away, and he was just like, this is too easy now. He just like gave up on the relationship. So I had to break up with him. And
what is so wrong with being in the
story
friend
time?
zone? Like, first of all, I think I'm an awesome person. Like, I'm a great friend. You need something, I will be there. I will be there for you. Like, I'm a ride or die friend. If I'm dating you, I'm like, deuces the second you annoy me. My guy best friend friend-zoned me, like, years ago. We hit it off. We met, we were vibing. I thought there was something. I was like, hey, do you want to go to the gym and grab dinner? This man looked me up and down and said no. Said no. We are best friends to this day. I value that friendship with him more than almost any of my other friendships. I go to him for advice. I call him all the time. Besties. He turned me down. Honestly, a lot of y'all were like, I wouldn't pay for a date. Oh my God, we're splitting the date. Drizzle, drizzle. Like, okay, we can be friends. Like, that's what you're asking for, right? Because if we're going on dates and you're not paying, we're friends. We're homies. So, I'm kind of confused of what y'all want. You only want me for sex. I don't want a relationship with you either. So I'm lost. I don't know what men want. Actually, I'm pretty sure men just don't want women.
Why men don't stay friends with you after you've rejected them? Some women get offended when she's done friend zoning a guy and he wants nothing to do with her. She feels used. But here's the thing. It can be painful to be around someone you like that, knowing that they're probably pursuing somebody else. It can hurt his confidence. And he has a right to choose the relationships that he wants to be in, especially when he's not getting what he wants out of them.
You ever had a boy best friend who you've been friend zoning for years, and randomly he gets a fine ass girlfriend and doesn't want to talk to you anymore? Like, this should have been
like
me.
When I got friend zoned, like, I was like, because at first he like came on to me as, you know, like wanting to date, and then got to know me and was kind of like, I can't date you, but you're so cool, but like, I can't date you. And I was like, well,
but you
fuck.
caught feels.
Exactly. Already there.
Damn. Damn, he got you. Yeah.
And then we hung out, and I was like, we could be best friends.
You said, you put yourself in the friend zone.
I was like
Crazy.
a dude. I was no better than a man.
Yeah, no. That sounds like something.
You're free to move on and find whoever you want, but we want to keep you around as our friend.
I'm free to move on and find whoever I want, but you would rather me continue to invest in this friendship. You know I like you. You know I want to be with you. And you want me to invest myself as a friend, deeply support you emotionally, validate you, remind you that you're beautiful, so I can keep one foot out the door in all my relationships and stay attached to you, possibly hope for things to change. And when they don't, or if I get upset or you move on to somebody you actually want to be with, you have the perfect alibi and say, we were just friends. Got it. So, you know that guy who doesn't want a relationship, and just wants to keep things casual, you're free to come or go, but he really likes your connection, so you continue to invest your time, body, love, and energy, low-key hoping things might change. You probably don't like that guy very much, and that's kind of ironic.
The opposite of being friend-zoned, because I am so exhausted of having this experience where I think I've made a genuine guy friend. We're laughing, we're having a good time, we're bonding over mutual interests. It just feels very wholesome and fun. And then they say something suggestive, and then I have to either A, not reciprocate, or B, set a boundary, and then they just stop talking to me. And this can happen in any like phase of a relationship. Either you've just met or you've known each other for a little bit, and it's so dehumanizing because it's very clear then that I was only seen as a romantic or sexual prospect and not as like a person. If you have a name suggestion for this awful experience, put them down below. Feel free to share your experiences because I would love to have just a bonding moment with people who are
I fumbled the man I probably should have married, and I'm making this post so that y'all don't do the same thing that I did. This is an accountability post. I met him on Hinge, and this was back when the algorithm was working a lot better, and it was like 2022, I believe. I didn't like his profile. I just knew he was gonna like me, and the next day he did. Normally I name names, but just in case he has a new girl and they're at peace, I don't want to disrupt his situation, so I'm not gonna name his name. But anyway, we met up quickly, we went on a date, and we ended up being like glued to each other pretty fast. We were like in a relationship within like a month, I believe. He locked it down. He was not trying to see me single. This man was fine. He was like 6'3", buff, long hair. He looked like Roman Reigns. Society would easily give him a 9, easily. And if you know me, you know who I'm talking about. But frankly, his looks were pretty irrelevant, honestly. He actually was very kind, very sweet, very empathetic, very emotional, very in tune with his emotions, but also quite emotional. And, you know, he just had a lot of very positive traits. The number one being, he did not play about me at all. We went to brunch with his brother and sister-in-law, and they were kind of cold, like not really like, I don't know, warming up to me. And he called that out immediately. He was like, absolutely not. When his brother was not trying to get to know me after like we had met, he was like, can you put more effort in with Britt? Like, that's my girl. Like, put some respect on Britt's name. Like, he did not play about me at all. I had never in my life dated a man like that. I had never dated a man who was on my side. Like, who, like, I don't know, defended me. I've never had that before. He also impressed my parents. My mom liked him a lot. She said I broke his heart, and honestly, I agree. But yes, my parents liked him a lot. So we dated for like 6 months, and I kept feeling like something was just missing throughout the relationship. Like, something just felt like it was missing. And I would communicate that to him, like, oh, I like you a lot. I love you, but like, something's just missing. And I didn't know what it was, and this poor guy was just doing his best to try to figure out what was missing, like trying to make adjustments, but like he just couldn't figure it out, and neither could I, because I didn't have the self-awareness that I have now. What was missing was chaos. No matter how many adjustments he was willing to make, he couldn't adjust himself to become a chaotic, toxic man when he just wasn't that. And that's all I had ever been used to. You see, I had not taken the time to like truly heal myself after my relationship prior to him, which was with an abusive guy. Very abusive, emotionally avoidant guy. Emotionally unavailable, everything. Okay, I had not healed from that. Not enough to be with a person who was safe. And so one day when he pissed me off, I broke up with him like on a whim. Because the majority of my prior relationships were with like antagonistic men, I was not ready to receive someone who was safe and loving and kind and caring. Maybe I didn't think I deserved it. Maybe I couldn't recognize what it was. My nervous system didn't know what to do with safe. My parents were kind of emotionally unavailable. Growing up in that dynamic, you kind of look for that in partners as well. So I ended up with emotionally unavailable men, back to back to back. That brings me to my next point. For a while, what I felt like the relationship was lacking was him being a true leader. He would defer to me to make a lot of decisions because he felt like I was more intelligent than him. He would want me to like plan stuff. He would want me to just like make a lot of choices that I felt like the man should make. And I just didn't want to do that. I wanted like a leader in the way that I saw leader, how I viewed it. But like, knowing that he has weaknesses and that I have strengths, and then deferring to me where he's weak and letting him take the reins where he's strong is leadership. Like, okay, he could lead when it comes to protecting and providing and whatever, but he may have needed help with planning and stuff that he's not so good at. But I just couldn't see that at the time because I was dumb. I thought I needed 10 out of 10 boxes checked. But relationships are not found, they are built. Soulmates are built. Boxes can be built. If the person is at 7 or 8 and the last 2 need some work, you can meet them halfway. They can meet you halfway. Adjustments can be made. You don't have to break up. So though he had 8 of my 10 boxes, I was still too traumatized to accept him. I couldn't regulate my own nervous system fully yet. I had gotten to that point at 25 and met a very abusive man at 26, and I lost all my progress. So I still needed chaos, and I ruined it.
The next guy I dated after that ended up being another avoidant who was emotionally unavailable and ended up breaking my heart worse than anybody else I'd ever experienced in my entire life. So I got my karma pretty fast, I guess. Let this be a lesson. If you've met someone who's good, they protect you well, they show up, they love you, but you feel like something's missing or something feels off or whatever the case may be, or it feels boring, make sure that something is not just the trauma that you're used to. Make sure that, you know, you have healed enough to even receive what they're offering you. You don't need a perfect man. You just need a man that checks enough boxes that you can work with the rest. Anyway, that angel wasn't even on social media like that, so he'll probably never see this, but still, if you do see this, I hope you're doing great.
I'm not mad that I'm not your type. I'm mad that you won't step out of your comfort zone for somebody that genuinely cares about you.
I don't want to.
Why?
You're like a brother to me.
Okay.
You're just like a brother to me.
Look. Georgia is right next to Alabama. Like, it's so close.
I get it. And you're a sweet guy, but I feel like you deserve someone,
What? Okay, so you're pretty, you have nice eyelashes, you're always considerate, you're nice, you talk to me generally, even though I'm weird and step out of my comfort zone a lot of the time.
We are complete opposites. I like to go partying, you like to stay in the house and go to...
Why would I want to go to the party?
You like to go to Comic-Cons and you like to look at anime. I'm not that type of girl.
You don't have to be.
I'm sorry, but I'm just not. You should find somebody that genuinely likes you for you. I don't understand. Like,
okay, well, what about content-wise? We both make content. We're both making skits. We both, like, come here, let me hold this. You always doing stuff, man. Like, what?
Give me my purse.
You can hold, like, what? I'm just like...